Alright, so we're back with more live severe weather. I'm feeling a little better, but I do have the coronavirus. And holy crap! This is literally Oklahoma. Of course this is happening in Oklahoma. I'm gonna focus on this supercell because this looks like a hook right here. And it's probably radar indicated. But, I don't see rotation on any of these. I'm gonna get my settings. Settings. Storm tracks off. Color tables. Yeah, this is just easier for me to see because then it's not like so complicated. But are these radar indicated or any of these from the ground? Well, yeah, there's 3 tornado warnings and they're in Oklahoma. It's always Oklahoma. Honestly, I expected Oklahoma. I go the velocity. I do have the virus corona. Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, you can see that tight rotation. You can see that like tight rotation on here. You can really see that. Oh my gosh. And if I go on correlation coefficient right here, okay, there's not a debris ball. It probably hasn't touched down yet, but that's in the area of where there's a tornado warning. And this looks like it's in the hook. So this is a hook, and that's rotation in the hook. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, there's rotation right here in Tupelo, Oklahoma. Honestly, it's Oklahoma, what do you expect? Oklahoma actually got hit by an EF3 earlier today. This early morning. Or does it look like this one has a lighter hue? Anyways, yeah, I can see the rotation on this. I don't see rotation on this one or this one, but I see rotation on this one. Analytics. No one's watching. Reflectivity. Oh my gosh. And there's a tornado warning right here in the hook. It's not rotating. And I think this is a rotation that's warned. Wait, that's a hook. That's the hook echo. And right here, there's something that looks like rotation. That looks like rotation. And it's in the hook echo. There is a rain over the Midwest. So, that's what I'm gonna look at. If it lets me. Yeah, you see these storms. There's storms over Illinois. I do have the cove of the vid. There's hail right there. Look at that. velocity. Hello. That looks like rotation. Yeah, yeah. It's not good. And it looks like it's sort of in the hook, too. Yeah. What is this trying to say? It's trying to say... E. 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 Like E. Anyways. Yeah, that's a well-defined hook right there. And there's also a hook right here. There's a lot of supercells with hooks. And it looks like rotation might be forming around here. Oh, someone watching this. Hello. But I'm mainly worried about whatever's going on here. It is tornado warned. And yeah, this does look like a hook. So does this, and so many other things. But yeah, this is like a well-defined hook right here. Let's play. Oh, okay. So this place, you see that like hook echo shape, echo velocity. It looks like that could be rotation. I don't know. I don't think it is. But it's not warmed, so I don't really need to worry about it. No one's watching this. I wish people would just watch my streams. Alright, so this is a supercell right here. It's sort of combined with 10,000 other supercells. So you see this supercell right here with this like prominent hook echo? Right here, this is the hook. Guys? To my zero people watching. To my 0 people watching. I'm mainly worried about this right here. This looks like a rotation. Right here. To my 0 people watching, almost people just watch my watching. Oh, a new tornado warning was issued. Radar indicated until 6:15 p.m. So I was looking at this area saying I was worried about like over here because I saw rotation. And then a tornado warning is issued. Yeah, you see that? Rotation. Yeah. I guess the National Weather Service saw it too. Why do I have caps lock on? I'm gonna go on Ryan Hall's stream because, like, Ryan Hall is love, Ryan Hall is life. Hello, load.
Stronger winds and some heavier rain as well. Most of the action right now, though, is in
Guys, I swear this isn't a Ryan Hall
all
live
our
stream.
tornado warnings are. So that's where we are kind of focused right now.
Guys, I swear it isn't a Ryan Hall live stream. I'm not Ryan Hall. But yeah, I spotted rotation and then, like 30 seconds later, tornado warning for the place I saw rotation in. Who the heck drew this polygon? What happened here? I guess this place isn't getting a tornado warning today. I'm just checking Ryan Hall so I can get more accurate. You guys can obviously watch Ryan Hall. He's like extremely better than I am at doing this stuff. Like I could never do this. But I'm just sort of checking on his live stream.
We altitude in and around the Atoka, Oklahoma area. It's going to be moving through town very soon. So to be safe, let's get to our safe spots right now. Run, don't walk. Now, run, don't walk. And let's hope for the best. Because if you're in town, you don't have much longer before that rotating part of the storm gets to you.
I do have Ryan Hall's stream in the background. I don't know why I put Ryan Hall in all caps.
Ryan,
Like,
just one thing of note, Jason Cooley is not on that northern tornado warned storm. He's actually on the one to the south, and it looks like that one might actually start to become more dominant over the next half hour or so, so it's something to keep an eye on.
Thank you, Riley. Yeah, so we've got the storm that's going through Atoka, Oklahoma right now, and then the one Jason's on, if you look at the top right, that storm chaser feed there, that's near Bochito in Bennington. So that's this other storm to the south of our Tornado 1 storm, and that's also the one that Andy pointed out not too long ago. So we've got a perfect view of the base of this one as it tries to wrap up and maybe produce a tornado here soon.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right, we've got a new tornado warning that's come out now.
here it is for Atoka.
And Cole counties in Oklahoma, and that's exactly what we thought. It's going to be for areas north of...
Dang, look at that rotation.
Okay, so this is a continuation of the tornado warning that we already had.
I do have Ryan Hall's stream in the background just because it'll just help. And plus you can see Ryan Hall's stream and my stream at the same time.
So
Talk about multitasking.
Or Cole counties in Oklahoma.
Oh, Sadie, you're sleepy.
Boggy Bend School and Atoka State Game.
It's 60 miles per hour, radar indicated.
Y'all don't like the new. Some people don't like the new. Y'all bought voice. We got to back up. And also, I need to grab a water. You tell me what you think about this one.
From just west-southwest of downtown Wichita, Kansas. Around 6:22 p.m. Eastern, folks estimated wind gusts between 50 and 60 miles per hour, hitting a peak at 60 miles per hour. This info comes straight from the public. All right, back to you, Ryan.
Okay, so the reason I'm bringing that up is because that's associated with our Kansas storm. I want to make sure we're covering everything here. We've got severe thunderstorm warnings in Kansas, Oklahoma.
Oh,
we've got special
my.
weather statements in Texas.
Yeah, you see that
and now
hook?
we've got, we're going to be hyper focused, I think,
Oh,
on
that
the
hook.
tornadoes here in Oklahoma. But I want to make sure we cover
Western.
everything.
Oh, that hook! Yeehaw!
So we really don't like that one.
How did Ryan
Hey,
Hall
we'll
laugh?
try
He
them
didn't
all.
even hear that.
We'll try them all until we find one everybody's all
Hello,
right with.
person. Oh, I think I see the rotation right there. I'm listening to Ryan Hall stream just because. You guys like can see 2 streams at once, multitasking.
Oh man. If you are just now tuning in, we are doing wall to wall, non-stop, commercial-free coverage of this potential significant tornado situation in Texas, maybe into western portions of Arkansas later. And that's what's happening right now. We currently have 3 tornado warnings, and we have multiple reports of tornadoes that have come in. But right now, at this very moment, we don't have any confirmed
Look at
tornadoes
that
on the
wall
ground.
cloud.
We think that's likely to change here soon. So we're really trying to do our best to get out in front of these storms and make sure that everybody's taking shelter as it comes in. No, y'all bot's not taking anybody's jobs. Saw that in the chat. Taking anybody's job. We're never going to replace people with robots. All right. We're taking advantage of all available technology. Okay. That's what we do here. Y'all are plumb wild. Bob Pack's got a great view of the storm down there in Texas. It's still below severe limits for the most part. But a really impressive
Look
looking
at that
storm down
wall
there in
cloud.
there. Breckenridge, Texas. A really impressive looking, really impressive.
That's actually insane. I'm just waiting for like a new tornado warning
Lauren
to appear.
is sending this in from Atoka, from our storm cellar in Atoka. So glad you have a storm shelter, and I'm glad you're down there. Hopefully you don't have to stay down there long. The biggest part of the storm has actually moved past Atoka already. So if you haven't seen a tornado yet, Lauren, hopefully you won't. But I'm going to say that you should stay in your safe spot for a little while longer until the warning is officially allowed to expire. Also, because you might get another tornado warning that we have to worry about here soon with this next storm that's forming to the south. So just get kind of cozy down there. Keep me with you. We'll let you know whenever it's time to come out.
Look at that wall cloud.
I thought it'd be weird if we gave y'all my voice. You guys could probably get tired of hearing me talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there were some big-time storms last night in Oklahoma, around the Oklahoma City area. There was at least 11 people injured after the tornado spawning thunderstorms moved through Oklahoma last night. About 1 to 3 a.m. is when that happened. We currently have 3 active tornado warnings. Just to go through them one more time, we do have the one for Atoka County, Oklahoma, that's going, honestly, that's going to be allowed to expire here within the next 5 minutes or so. So we're going to move right on to the tornado warning for Cole and Pontotoc counties. The rotating part of this storm is getting awfully daggone close to the Stewart Mountain Air Park. So if you guys are around there, hopefully you're in your safe spots. Then it's going to go up towards, Stewart, and then eventually on towards McAllister. But hopefully that warning's allowed to expire, as the rotation with it isn't necessarily as impressive as it once was. Honestly, the storm that I'm most concerned about now is the one south of Atoka. So we're going to continue to watch it. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Ryan, I definitely don't think it was a tornado, but we did just have some sort of brief shear funnel or actual funnel on Bob Pack's feed in Texas.
All right, thank you, Riley. So our storm, our special little storm that doesn't qualify for a severe thunderstorm warning, just a special weather statement in Texas, continues to wow us. Maybe a little funnel associated with it there not too long ago on Bob Pack's feed, and that's the one that you can see right there. We just got a new huge severe thunderstorm warning. Look at the size of that.
The biggest severe
A giant
thunderstorm
severe
warning I've ever
thunderstorm
seen.
warning issued for a large portion of southeastern Oklahoma. Atoka, Cole, Hughes, Pittsburgh, and Johnston County. 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's going to go until 6:45 Central. The Buster Height RV campgrounds included in that.
Important weather update has
So
been
is
issued.
the Atoka State Game Refuge and the Christopher M. Memorial Airport. Get indoors. This is going to be a pretty strong line of storms as it comes through.
Look at that rotation. That's insane.
All right,
A new tornado watch has
report
been issued.
from,
A new
Net
tornado
Fire
watch has been
Department just
issued.
officially got logged into the system. So let's hear, just so you guys can hear the original voice of Y'allbot. We'll hear about it from her there. And you guys tell me which one you like better.
Hey Ryan, heads up. We've got a new tornado report. At 6:02 p.m. Eastern, a train spotter saw a tornado moving across State Highway 3, just west of Tupelo, Oklahoma. No size reported.
So we've already heard about that one, but that was the original voice. And that's old, by the way. 6:03 Eastern was 40 minutes ago. Hey, from now on, will you relay times to me in Central Time? We're talking about Oklahoma today.
Got it, Ryan. I'll use Central Time for Oklahoma updates. Back to you.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably the way to go right there. The other ones are more emotive, but probably too much. I want my robot to sound like a robot. You know what I'm saying?
Look
trying to get
at
too-
that. That's impressive.
Bob's storm continues to look really impressive. That's not anything. It's not a severe storm or anything, but it's just a really impressive looking storm down there near Breckenridge, Texas. So our storm that produced the tornado warning for Atoka, it's continuing to move up towards Kiowa. The rotation with it looks like it might have slowed down a little bit. Same thing with the rotation with our storm that moved through Tupelo. It's not looking quite as intense. It's a little bit more broad now. However, it might be trying to come back together right in here. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was producing a tornado earlier. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see it move up towards Calvin and Stewart and Lamar, Oklahoma later and produce another tornado. There's a lot of wind here. There's a lot of convergence, and the signature can often lead to tornadic activity. So Keep that in mind. We're not out of the woods yet, and we're under a tornado warning for an extended period of time. Additionally, it's hard to see anything via radar, but not a lot going on with our storm to the south of the Atoka storm either, although it does look like this is going to be our dominant storm now. So hopefully we continue to not see any further developments with it, but we've got a lot of storm chasers on that storm, and if there is a tornado with it, we will be some of the first ones to see it right here. And that big ominous cloud that you see from Bob's point of view is this little storm over here in Texas. Let me show you. This is it. Not severe thunderstorm warned or anything. Special weather statement. So it looks pretty ominous, but it's not really doing much of anything right now. Texas storm is just happy to be included. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so what we've got going on up here near Gertie, Oklahoma, once again at this point is probably the most concerning thing. A little bit of a bookend vortex trying to happen here. You can see the massive amounts of winds that are rotating here, and this is a good lesson as well. If you're new here, if you haven't heard us talk about how to read a radar before, velocity, whenever everybody's pretty much familiar with this, right? You've got the big red and yellow blobs, and the brighter the colors, like the pinks and the purples there, indicate where we've got really heavy precipitation, usually, and maybe some hail.
Colgate the toothpaste.
We all know about this. This is what we usually see when we talk about the radar. But the
Colgate.
velocity, to some people, this is a new product to learn about. And basically what we're looking at here is wind speed and direction. The really bright colors are fast moving winds, and then the color indicates the direction. So usually the greens will indicate winds moving towards the radar. The reds indicate winds moving away. So you can see here that we've got rotation, but it's very broad. It is trying to tighten up right here around Gertie, though. On the back side of this line of storms, what we call a little bit of a bookend vortex trying to happen there, and that does historically tend to try to produce tornadoes. So we're concerned about Gertie to Stewart, and we've got an official update coming in from our meteorologist Andy Hill. Go ahead, Andy.
Thanks, Ryan. Love the explanation of the bookend vortex. I was actually going to talk about that, but you handled it gracefully. So what I'll tell you about now is a case for everyone who's watching along on radar and maybe trying to tell us something here. It does actually, to the untrained eye, look like there would be a CC drop with our storm that is north of Stringtown, north of Atoka, headed to Wardville. But what's actually happening there is the radar beam from the Oklahoma City radar is up radial, passing through a hail core, and that's causing some